Oh!
Oh! Oh god!
Battery!
It's a little bit cooler today.
It's a lot nicer.
So what are we doing today?
Oh, you know how much nicer that looks?
I
Just
know.
look over there.
How much better is that?
I want to get the oil light working.
Get the oil, the
Oil pressure.
upside down one.
Yeah. I don't care about it being upside down. But, so I imagine it's supposed to, it'd be like the battery light. It's supposed to come on by default and then turns off once it's
Once it's up
got
to
pressure.
If you've got pressure. It's the too late light.
It is the too late light. It's if that light is on, stop.
If that light's on, your bottom end bearings are already now in the top of the engine.
Yeah.
Diesel. Go on then, open her up. Oh, smooth.
Oh, I don't want my fiberglass to crack, man.
No, God. Yeah, let's not do it again. That's solid. Solid. There's two rusted hinges. So today's plan is, this is the old belt. This is what was squeaking constantly. And we've gone and got a new belt, which will hopefully solve the problem. Hey, look, you can see me. So yeah, the plan is to get this into Ben's hand. Sorted.
That's where it's meant to go. Between you and you, it simply adjusts.
Well, I think I can just see the alternate.
So at this point the audio had stopped recording, which we hadn't realised until getting home. I was pointing out how Ben had written "Dan is a wee and a poo" the other day whilst I was helping him rewire the back of the dashboard, which was very kind of him. But I thought I'd jump in here quick and just explain what's going on. This is Ben trying and failing to get the fan belt onto the fan, mostly because he's having to record this and is trying to do it one-handed, which if you've done a fan belt, you'll know is quite difficult. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking, so enjoy this musical montage whilst we wait for the audio to come back on.
I think what it was before.
Yeah, I was just in here taking it out of gear. There's just been a clink. Hang on.
Filming.
Yeah.
So I think what it was before.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Crikey.
Person who worked on it before. Not the brightest spark in the bulb, I don't think. So they weren't able to get it on. So they went and just got a bigger belt. But the bigger belt was too big and didn't actually, they couldn't adjust it on.
Yeah.
What I've just done, alternator all the way off, put it over two of the belts.
Yeah.
Two of the pulleys, swung it around and rotated the crank, rotated the engine just by hand, just to to trip it on.
And that's what's got it.
And it's on, and now it's nice and tight.
Excellent.
So I'm just gonna tension it properly.
So we'll tension it up so it's really properly tight.
Properly tight.
And then hopefully we'll be able to go for a brum without it screaming down the road.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell we're getting into later on in the year because the birds have started decorating this thing with berry colours. It's only literally having its forehead open. You just open a flap and open its forehead.
There you go. Proper tension on it. That's not even adjusted up yet, but that is.
It actually goes into the V. Oh, I can see it from here. It goes into the V slot properly.
Yeah, but it fits into the crank beautifully. That is fantastic.
Brilliant.
And the water pump. So yeah, 13 is exactly what it wants.
Okay. There's what?
I'll show you, hang on. You see it there?
Is that what that is?
That's where my hand is. That duct tape.
Yeah. Oh God.
On the that goes to the radiator.
Okay. Where's the duct tape on there?
I don't know.
Does anyone know where we can get a hose for a 1980s Mercedes Heimer camper?
Probably not. It's easy to get sidetracked on this thing.
I was just going to say, weren't we doing something else?
Ooh.
No, now he's just being noisy.
Yeah, but you've seen what's just come out. Oh.
What? Yeah? Yeah? Really? Okay. Anyway, I was saying I was interrupted by a cat.
At us.
Yeah, I found the bibber. There's your actual bibber.
That is the bibber.
And
I think
then
that is just a buzzer to warn you if you put the ignition on with the thing opens. There's a button.
I think this thing's got an alarm of some sort.
Yeah, for this. That's all it is. It's just a switch.
You're it. And then that's where the steering goes into the steering.
Oh yeah, it only steers one of the wheels.
And then it's got a pulley that pulls it across. So that
just a
steers
bar.
that wheel. And then there's a bar that basically pulls the other wheel along with it.
Yeah.
It works. So what more do you need? No power steering on this thing.
No, but you can fit it.
Yeah. No need. So whilst Ben works down there, I thought I'd talk a little bit in here because this will be the first video we've done on this that's actually finally filmed properly in a while. We've made attempts, haven't we?
Couple.
Just camera equipment is. So if any camera brand wants to sponsor us, don't know why you would, but we appreciate it. So what have we been doing? Well, you might have seen on the shorts, we've had this out and it's all been rewired. We had an issue with the indicators where the hazards work. The battery's disconnected. Basically the hazards were working but the switch wasn't, and it turned out to be a dead neutral. But the trouble is, we still to this day have no idea where the neutral was dead from, so we rewired it. Ben's fitted a nice clicky 3-way switch for the wipers and it works lovely, and just listen to that. It doesn't have a clicky switch, and it's just all a bit cleaner and back together better, and all the wiring is now in order. Pardon. We've also got the Australian version of the oil light, so that's staying there. Fuel gauge. So the next step is, once we've got this going, we're doing all the mechanical stuff, as you can currently hear, getting it into a rolling, that's right, isn't it, Ben?
Rolling chassis.
A rolling chassis. So if work needs to be done, because once work starts back there, that, as you can see, that's a lot of work to do with the dealing with the rust and things like that. So once we've got a rolling chassis going, you can basically just, if it needs to go to a workshop, you can drive it to a workshop. If we need to take it somewhere to be welded, we can take it somewhere to be welded. You know, if we need bits, we just take it there. So it's getting it rolling as a big van and then rebuilding a camper inside of it. So that's the plan. And I think, hopefully, if you slam that shut, it is now time to go for a drive and see if this thing is actually not squealing again. Another thing you quite like to do, I say we, it's he, because it's his camper, get the shower working. So after he's been working on in here or under the engine, you could just go in there and have a shower. And other things you need doing, these seats need a reupholstering because, well, it looks like someone's old blooming carpet, this does, but our mother is a whiz with a sewing needle, so I'm going to ask her to fix these up, and she's going to do a good job because, of course, she is. And yeah, there's just lots to do, but getting the main electrical stuff done, which is almost done, getting the main mechanical stuff done, which is almost done. Whoever uncovers this in another 50 years' time is going to laugh and wonder why Dan is a weird poo.
Oh, that's staying.
Yeah, and yeah. When he's finished making clangy nowsers, when he's finished bagging around and trying to be the fourth member of the Blue Man group, we'll probably go for a drive. I think you need a new tool, Joe.
I really do.
Hey, Snap On. You watching this? Help a brother out,
Awful in here.
please. Or Halfords.
Oh, Alfred's would be nice.
Halfords kits are very good, actually, aren't they, for Halfords? It's funny as well, because the entire time I'm sitting here filming this, I've got a blooming bed above my head.
Under
So
the bed.
if you ever get tired whilst working on this thing as well, you can have a shower, get into bed for a bit, have a think, and then go back to working on your room. Or drive your room somewhere else and go to bed and have a shower.
I mean, hopefully you don't have to work on it. That's kind of the,
Well,
the
yeah.
hope is that it works.
But for the moment, while you're rebuilding it,
No, it's always just going to be a roof.
it's literally a
Say
bed.
that, it's got holes in it.
It's comfy. Anyway,
The reason it needs welding is because the window seals let go.
Yeah.
And because of the insulation, nobody's noticed for 20 years.
has the internet actually seen the rust yet? I don't think I've actually managed to make a video with the rust on.
You gotta look at these.
Hang on, I'll show you the rust.
A bit of a lesson in
Hang on, let's start
cocking
again.
up.
So actually what caused this rust in the first place, which looks like someone's been chewing at it?
Well, water, mainly. Well, it's just where they've put the awning on the outside, they haven't sealed it, they haven't bothered, they just couldn't be asked to do it properly. And likely the mountings for the awning is made of aluminium, and obviously that being pressed up against aluminium, it's done electrolysis, which protects the aluminium admittedly, but it corrodes steel like a bugger.
It's just eaten away at it, which has let all the moisture run down the back of all the units.
Pretty much, yeah.
And has just turned this into...
It's let it in.
Look at it.
Well, you see the difference between that is, you know, this is all sealed and it's been perfectly
It's still got a bit of surface rust.
It's that's just age. But this, underneath here, where it's actually gotten damp, and below the windows, where the seals have gone, it's just completely...
God, you know, I've seen this a million times, and still every time I see it, I just think, oh, Jesus.
It's bad.
I'm trying to think what other cars you're in where the engine's there. Bedford van.
Yeah.
Your,
Quite a few.
What did your Daihatsu van? You sat above the engine. Right, you ready? Moment of truth.
That's my fuel gauge.
It'll be blooming loud.
It will be still loud. The engine is there. Hang on.
We need that. Let's say turn it off.
Hang on. If I loop it through there, or even better if I loop it through here. We need to set this up properly.
Yeah, we need to put the actual valve on. It'd be nice. I mean, it's already better.
Having a breeze. It is loud. It is loud.
You want to put the dog box on?
Probably will, yeah.
Yeah, we just say, look how much insulation is actually on the inside of this thing. There'll be a noticeable difference. Just get it on.
That insulation's quite weighty.
Don't you need that? Put it in the back. I'll sit right at the back.
You did before.
I did when we first...
It's quite fun sitting in the back.
Actually, I'm going to see if there's a... I might have recorded a clip from a while back from some of the footage that failed.
Didn't you film it when we first picked it up?
I think I might have done. Hang on. They'll either be here or it won't. I got the belt on. So it's like, this feels like sitting in the back of a bus, which I suppose in a way I am, just as a camper rather than a bus. Also, can you see? Yep, that went well. There's moisture coming in.
Yes, properly.
There, did you see it? Did I put footage in, or is this carrying on? Anyway, so
I think a small animal has been in here. It smells a bit like small animal wee. Risk of kicking the.
Yeah. Right. Let's try it again. Get in my seat. On the armchair.
It'll still be noisy.
Really?
Because the engine's also
yeah.
just right there.
It's still open, but it won't be as open. Right, go on then.
Oh. Wait, I wonder if I have to.
That's definitely a lot better.
Yeah.
Right, so now we're getting proper voltage off the alternator. Everything's working better, and we're off.
I can check the brakes.
Brakes work. Ah, the seat's spinning. So what are we thinking?
About what?
It's driving better.
Driving way better.
It's not as squeaky. Better power on the lights. These what this bit of the belt can do. Now we've got the gearbox sussed as well.
You know, considering the engine's there, it's not that loud.
No, I only have to raise my voice slightly to hear you.
What?
Oh, we're getting a lick on now. Fuel gauge just went down. Oh, it's 7 up.
Alright,
It's strange to me.
Dan's having a go.
I've got to get used to left hand drive.
So, yeah, all the way over. There you go. All the way over. Yeah. So strange. such a big, it's a massive room just moving around. Ooh, my neck.
It's good, isn't it?
It's, you know, it's not as hard to drive as you think.
No.
The neck. Oh my god.
You having fun back there?
I'm falling over.
Hang on. Right, I'm going to shut it down.
Yeah, yeah.
I did had half a tank for a second then. I switched it off and you had half a
What?
tank.
Look,
You've got a quarter of a tank now.
I've gained fuel.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Talk about fuel efficient.
Fuel efficiency is so good on this thing.
It's got regenerative braking, would you
It's
believe?
got regenerative braking, and as it turns braking into fuel. That's incredible. And it's great. If you tap it, you momentarily have a full tank. Oh, hang on. I've now given you half a tank.
It just keeps getting better.
It's me.
It just keeps getting better. It definitely does not have half a tank.
Oh, you leant on it and it's got full tank again then.
Oh,
Oh god.
battery. Well, that stank.
Please tell me you're recording that whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got the batteries disconnected. Where did that smoke come from? I'm thinking it's come out the back of this.
Well, let's think. I was cocking around,
Yeah.
so I imagine it shorted the positive
Hang on, that's it. There you go.
onto the frame. Do we know what that? Oh, so that's okay. No, that's signal, right? So that's input voltage, and then it goes. I don't know how these work. Bloody hell! I'll tell you what.
What?
This is warm.
Heater matrix.
My heater matrix is working. Yeah. God, that's warm. Feel it, honestly.
Oh, that's really warm.
It was only a short drive.
Yeah, you got hot quick.
Yeah. It's hotter than the radiator.
I think we get some. I can smell a coolant flush coming.
Yeah, I think so. What was that?
Right, so we're going to switch the ignition back on.
I mean, it's still working. Question, but what blew up? Something smoked.
Yeah, it did. And something shorted. Maybe when you... Because it's quite loose in the back there, isn't it?
But what burned? Something burned.
I think something shorted.
But what? Something is now damaged, right? None of that. I cannot tell you how happy I am with these. Give it a squirt on the thing.
Okay, hang on. This is...
Have you
how
showed this?
No, this is how you operate the squirters. Ready?
Completely hydraulic, by the way.
Yeah.
No electrics on that. It's literally, you know, those little rockets.
Yeah, you jump on the thing.
You jump on the thing. The little it's exactly the same concept.
It's great because you can really put some pressure behind it. See how high you can get it.
You can blast it. Hang on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Really, if I
Nice.
go all the way at the windscreen.
They're really clean now.
Yeah. A brand new wiper on there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that side.
We can't work it out. There's nothing worse than something going up in smoke and then everything's still working. And it is working. So
It's all fine. But
flick the key round.
It's fine.
I mean, it's not true, but...
It's incorrect. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be a bit risky.
We can't even get it to do it again.
There it is.
There, you got it again. So it's the fuel, something sorting out inside the fuel gauge.
It is the fuel gauge is the problem. I'll tell you what. Turn it all off.
Ah! Ben has found the issue. Can I zoom in on them?
Yeah.
Ooh, melty. I thought it smelled like insulation. Oh, that stinks.
Remember you're recording?
Yeah.
So do you remember all these wires off of the ignition?
Yeah.
Remember how we looked at those and thought, you know, oh, those are awfully thin, but they should be enough.
Yeah.
they're not enough.
No, they've just melted.
Well, they were supplying it, but every time that's shorted out, it's just burnt it.
Oh, I see.
So, twofold. I love finding the problem. It's my favourite. Twofold issue. Step one is fixing this dodgy.
So that has got.
I'll find that in a second. Step one is fixing this dodgy fuel gauge.
So the fuel gauge has got an issue, but it's also our fault.
It's not my fault. It's whoever broke its fault.
Okay, that makes me feel no better. But
Second issue is we need more substantial wires.
well, I mean, to be fair, we don't have to worry too much if it wasn't shorting out. It's only because that's a dead short to the ignition, which is basically a feed off the battery.
That's true.
So,
I suppose that's true.
So if they've got it not shorting, we should be all right.
Yeah.
Whilst Ben's over there digging around for glues, just playing with this clutch, and it feels so. It's a hydraulic clutch, and I've never felt anything so obviously hydraulic in my life. It's like smooth. You can tell you're moving fluid and juices around. It's like it's blood. Fun fact: did you know if you press all three pedals together, you take a screenshot? They won't because the battery's disconnected. But if it was, they'd take a screenshot now. So it's been some hours, and we've decided that you're going to have to rewire the fuel sender and things like that. But we're losing light and it's getting late, so we're going to call it a day. So there's a little update for you, and no doubt there'll be another one coming at some point soon, one day maybe. And yeah, what temperature is it now? 21.2, and I tell you what, I went up as I did that, 21.3. As I tell you what, there is a lovely cool breeze finally blowing through because of how hot it's been. So yeah, let's just see you next time. You have anything to add?
See you next Tuesday.